This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, Coi Leray performs at Rolling Loud with her boyfriend, Pressa. And, the crowd wasn't really moving too much, I'm going to be honest, but she's doing her thing. I think she's still trying to fight. She's really young, and she's still trying to... She's got that, fame thing right now, and she's, I don't know, it's in a weird place. It's kind of cringy, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm sure she's gonna power through it and find her way. I mean, think about it. She's kind of going in the lane of Playboi Carti a little bit, like the sound. It's not an original sound. She rapped better 2 or 3 years ago when I saw her videos appearing, I'm gonna be honest. But she did that thing on her voice now, and she has that Playboi Carti sound. Not the Playboi Carti from the first album, the second album, Playboi Carti. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. No Cap was released from jail. He's been in there for a little while. He's home. Rod Wave checks Adam22 for a joke. Kind of funny, but I understand, I've been sensitive about my weight too, and it's also but he went into it. He took it to a color level. So Adam22 said, I blame Rod Wave because it was he was commenting on the Hard Rock Rolling Loud stage that collapsed. And, Rod Wave had a stage collapse at one point. And he said, Adam22, P-U-S-S-Y, cracker, watch your mouth. So he calls him a cracker. Okay, so we're into this... color thing. Whatever. Anyways, I understand. I'm sensitive. When I'm overweight, which I still am a little bit right now because I'm still trying to lose weight. A little sensitive about my weight sometimes, and I don't blame him. Meek Mill. So I saw Academic's Twitch stream on YouTube, and he was talking about Roddy Ricch curved Meek Mill for a feature. I don't know if this is true, but you don't know. Now, I remember a little bit of friction so Meek Mill caught Rod Wave early and was I don't think he put him on any albums or anything, but they were he was bigging him up and everything. Obviously, Nipsey caught him early, too. Something happened. I can't remember exactly what happened. It was 2 years ago. And supposedly, Roddy Ricch curved Meek Mill. Supposedly, some other people curved Meek Mill for features. Meek Mill's in a weird place. You might think that, Jordan doesn't like Meek Mill. No. I just speak my truth. But I recognize, and I was one of the early people before Meek Mill was with Rick Ross and everything. I worked with Meek Mill. I went to Philly, and I made sure me and Meek Mill crossed paths, and I said, we got to work together, and we shot a video that weekend. And then he got signed to Rick Ross right after that, okay? I put it up on World Star. Rick Ross rushed over and signed him. I'm not saying that's the reason. I'm just saying it was coincidental. But they had already met 2 weeks prior to that. And then he came back and signed him right after I put that video at the top of World Star. But I was happy for him. I still am. Meek Mill was a breath of fresh air 2011 to 2015. But then fame seemed to kind of get to his head a little bit. I remember people saying that he thought he was Rick Ross at one point. Now, it does feel good in the beginning for people recognizing your talent, you having money, and nobody being able to, Meek Mill came from nothing to something, He picked me up in a minivan in Philly, and right now it would be, a Rolls Royce or a Sprinter van, So he's obviously, after a decade, he's come up a lot. Right now, I think he's in a weird place. Think about it. With the whole Nicki thing and everything, everyone was discounting Meek. He dropped a really great album before he went in, came back out, dropped championships, which was a little bit too much of recreating songs from the 90s and 2000s to me, taking samples and redoing Getaway by Mobb Deep and everything. It was kind of a cheat code. Drake was on it again, and anything with Drake and Meek together always is something special. Also, it's always the biggest song on Meek's album. So right now, Meek Mill's like messing with Bobby Shmurda. He put Little Durk on his last little packet. He messes with all the new people. But, you know, Academics was claiming that, you know, his new album's going to kind of be like a Khaled album. It's going to be full of features. I think he's going more the French Montana route. You know, he's probably going to have SG on there. He's going to have, you know, obviously a Little Baby. He was embracing Little Baby early. Probably 21 Savage. You know, he's going to have all those artists. But also, he's playing with autotune too much. Meek Mill's in a weird place, man. And I wish he would kind of, I'm not saying bring back the old Meek Mill, but just be Meek Mill without all the other stuff. You don't have to sound like Little Durk and this person. Be Meek Mill. That's what we like, okay? As far as all the Instagram antics and Twitter, that's the stuff I always comment on. Or they're lashing out at media. The lashing out at certain artists publicly. I mean, he just had problems with Travis Scott at a party. This is what got him in trouble in 2015 with Drake. And then he was kind of, nobody messed with him at that point. You know, these are the kind of things that Meek Mill doesn't stop and not react or handle it privately. You know, the whole Drake thing was over him maybe not showing up to a show when he wanted him to. And also thinking Drake was jealous of Meek for dating Nicki. You know, that Meek gets himself in a little bit of trouble and he knows that. Come on. He knows that he goes, that's why people were calling him Twitter fingers. He goes too quick to Twitter. He goes too quick to social media and everything. And honestly, if he would stop doing that altogether, it's a different Meek Mill, you know? Don't express your emotions. Bosses don't show their emotions on their sleeves, you know? They don't. They move business, not emotion. They don't move with emotions. They move with their mind, with business moves, you know? And, you know, Drake's probably going to save him in a few weeks. I know there's a Drake and Meek coming soon, okay? Probably, I mean, I would be shocked, but maybe French Montana's on. I mean, French Montana and Meek still really don't get along, you know? Yeah, they still don't get along, okay? And I don't blame Meek, because, like, French Montana left him in the lurches in 2015 when the whole Drake and Meek thing happened. A lot of people showed their true colors in 2015. You know, like, Khaled. I would never mess with Khaled again. Khaled didn't mess with Meek anymore after that until Meek came home and, you know, everyone and Drake was cool, you know, and it's like, it's weird. But we'll see what happens. Drake's probably going to save him here, and I hope Meek works through his creative issues because he still has a long career left. I mean, I think he still has a good decade left, you know, if he can keep it going, you know. That SG's bringing that feeling back, and that's Meek's lane, you know? That's Meek's lane. But Meek got, I don't know. There's so much to it, man. That could be a whole video in itself. But don't get me wrong. I like Meek Mill. I just criticize anyone, even if I like them, for moves, weird moves. That's it. And I get criticized too, okay? So, you know, it is what it is. I get criticized all day in my comments, okay? It's just, you know, you got to have thick skin. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you guys are having a great day today. It's Sunday. I'll probably do 2 or 3 more videos today, and then we'll turn back up for the week. I appreciate you guys for watching and supporting, and I hope you guys have an amazing day today, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.